Great sales for Mario. We're gonna come back later for the Monday numbers for this movie. But this movie was updated to 693 million globally. This movie is going to make $1 billion. Okay, and someone said that this movie needs past $100 million for Nintendo to greenlight a Nintendo Cinematic Universe. Basically, more Nintendo movies are obviously being made, which means we'll probably get a Zelda, Metroid movie, more Mario movies, obviously. You know, Nintendo's brand is really big, and maybe Nintendo can bring back Star Fox. You know, maybe the Star Fox fandom will be happy for once. Okay, but Mario movie has made nearly $700 million in its worldwide pipeline as well. The movie offshore has come with around $102 million, was the estimated 91 million. Okay, that's from a 22% drop from the record-breaking frame. The offshore cube is around 349 million. Mario is now the number one release of 28 markets. It's of the year. And Latin America is the second biggest film ever. And Mexico is the highest of 53 million, UK 44 million, Germany 30 million, France 21 million, Australia 19 million. According to Middle East, Korea, and Japan are still to come. So this movie has made $53 million in Mexico and the UK. Okay, did this movie beat Coco in Mexico? Okay, Coco. Let's go to Coco, the Pixar movie. It is gonna be Coco in Mexico. It's gonna be Coco. It's funny. Coco, a movie about Mexican culture, made by Pixar, is gonna be beaten by the Mario movie. Mario is gonna make more money in Mexico than it is gonna be than Coco. Okay. You know, it's gonna be Coco in Mexico. That's fun. That's hilarious. It is gonna defeat Coco in Mexico. It really is gonna defeat Coco in Mexico. Looking by these numbers. Okay, it's currently at 52 million. You know, it's currently at 53 million. So Mario is beating Coco in Mexico. That's funny. Okay, Mario is beating Coco in Mexico. It's not beating Coco in China. I don't know why it made so much money in China, but Mario is also gonna beat the worldwide gross of Coco. Okay, it's gonna beat the worldwide gross of this movie too. Okay. So you have the actual numbers. You can put a comparison with Top Gun. Okay. This movie is performing very similar to Top Gun. Okay. This movie is performing, at the current moment, it's performing very similarly to Top Gun. Yes. This movie, in America, it is performing basically similarly to Top Gun. There's a chance that this movie beats Top Gun worldwide. Okay. There's a chance this movie could be Top Gun worldwide. Okay, Top Gun did equally, and two of my movies, this is not even including Japan, which we all know how big Mario is in Japan. Okay, Mario is huge in Japan. Okay, say Korea, I don't know how big Mario is in Korea, but I think it's gonna do really well in that market too. Also, it's out in the Middle East and some other countries as well, which it'll probably do pretty well there too. It's so, and this movie shows, like with Top Gun of last year, is that people just want to watch normal movies. Okay? People just want to watch normal freaking movies. And yes, movies like Creed and John Wick and Scream did pretty well. Okay? But the thing with Mario is that Mario is a global brand. He's a global icon. Okay? You can even add an Avatar as well. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Avatar had worse ratings than Top Gun. Okay? It did not beat Top Gun domestically. We're talking about domestic numbers here. Of course, it did way better internationally. Okay. There's a chance this movie becomes the highest grossing anime movie in history. There's a chance this becomes the highest grossing anime movie in history. You can compare it to Frozen. Okay. And no, we're talking about actual animated movies. We're not talking about the Lion King remake. This is already going to defeat Frozen 2. Domestically and likely internationally. Okay, Mario is a global icon. He's a global brand. Okay, this movie's gonna make around $1.6 billion, like that one site suggested. Okay, and this is basically the Top Gun of this year. Mario is the Top Gun of the year. Okay, all the critics are saying, "Oh, it's gonna do okay. It's gonna do okay. It's gonna make around 80 to 90." But this movie keeps defeating the expectations they have for this movie. Top Gun is the other movie that did that. Top Gun was being the historical expectations that was allowed for a movie. Same thing with Avatar. As much as I don't like Avatar that much, Avatar was beating historical expectations since because the movie was expected to drop even further. It was probably expected to drop to like 50 to 70, but it actually increased from the second to third weekend. With I think Mario should do around say 60 to 70 million on its third weekend. There's really nothing coming out on its third weekend. Okay, there's really nothing that's real competition for this movie. Okay, as well, you know, Frozen is it's gonna destroy Frozen on its third weekend. And if it could drop anywhere to around 50 to 60 million as well. And it's gonna probably still be ahead of Top Gun by like 40 to 50 million. It's beating Top Gun at this current moment as well. And yeah, it's beating Frozen 2 worldwide. Okay. It's gonna become the highest grossing anime movie of all time. Okay. If we added a movie like Incredibles 2, okay, which is an overrated movie. Okay. Yeah. This is Incredibles 2. Incredibles 2 had awful ratings. Okay. It had awful ratings. Okay. If you look at the daily comparison, Mario is at neck to neck with Incredibles 2. Okay. It is at neck to neck. The only thing about Incredibles 2 is that Incredibles 2 didn't get the early day openings. It didn't get the early. Imagine if Mario had a full weekend to itself. Okay. It would have been like one of the highest openings domestically. It would have made 204 million in a free day. Okay. It would have made that much money. Okay. And there's gonna be more video game movies coming out. Look at Greenlight Intel Universe series, a Smash Bros. Movie. Okay, eventually being made. And other companies are gonna go forward with the projects like the Borderlands movie and stuff, the Minecraft movie, the FNAF movie. Okay, these are movies that could potentially make hundreds of millions of dollars because of Mario. Okay, and game developer and game companies. Game studios are going to start to put more love in Cal. Sonic's going to probably overperform, as both of the movies overperform the expectations that were given to the Sonic movies. Okay. Both of the Sonic movies overperformed expectations. Okay. And the next big thing now is going to be video game movies. That's, the next big thing. Okay. Is video game movies. Okay. Sonic is going to do way better. Sonic 3 is going to do way better. Okay, than Sonic 2. Okay, it's gonna probably pull John Wick and it's gonna do better than Sonic 2, despite coming against Avatar. Okay, it's gonna probably do similar to Puss in Boots. Okay, Puss in Boots, remember, we opened to $11 million, and that movie ended up making nearly $500 million. Okay, which is just as impressive as The Greatest Showman did. Okay, because Puss in Boots was projected to flop. It was projected to fail, but did not because of the internet. And Sonic fans are going to definitely spread the word about the Sonic movie free. Okay. So yeah, Mario is now neck to neck with Incredibles. Beating Incredibles as well. And the thing with Incredibles is having had horrible ratings compared to Mario, Top Gun, and Avatar. Okay. Eventually, Avatar and Top Gun eventually passed Incredibles 2, because Incredibles 2 had abysmal ratings. Okay. Mario will probably still be making 5 to 6 million on its 12th weekend. Okay. It will still be making money on its 12th weekend. And next month, there isn't really much competition for this movie either, except for the Little Mermaid remake, which no one's going to watch that. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, that's actually projected to fail now. And in the month afterwards, you have a bunch of movies coming out, a bunch of animated releases. Okay. June is the concerning month for Mario's Wigs, okay? That's making when Mario's Wigs is gonna die. Spider-Man's coming out. Elemental's coming out. Ruby Gillum is coming out, by, DreamWorks. 3 major animated movies, and they're gonna be fighting against Mario. And Mario's still gonna be in theaters making money, because people could be seeing Mario. Because Spider-Verse is woke. Ruby Gillum is gonna probably be a surprise hit. And Elemental's gonna fail you. Okay. Spider-Verse will probably still do well because of the fans of the first movie. But Elemental's gonna fail. It's going against The Flash. It's probably one of the bigger movies of the year. And Ruby Gillum's could probably make a lot of money. And it's for the reason that around the same time as Little Mermaid comes out. World Mama is gonna flop. Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy is actually projected to flop now. Okay. That's funny. So the Marvels is gonna flop because Guardians of the Galaxy fails. And Ant-Man failed. Okay. And that's be if the Guardians of the Galaxy fails, that's be very bad precedent for Marvel. Okay. And Disney. Okay. Disney's just not having a good year this year. They're not. Okay, because look at the releases next week. You have Evil Dead coming out, which is not going to be put a dent into Mario. Okay, whatever else is coming out on April 28th, including Sisu, which is a war movie inspired by John Wick. Okay, you know, it is a war movie inspired by John Wick. Okay, and Mad Max. I think Mad Max and John Wick. Okay. Yeah. But yep, that is basically all this video here. Goodbye.